and welcome y'all to my very first YouTube video. I appreciate you being here so very much. For tonight's dinner, we are having simple spaghetti stuffed shells. To start this recipe off, we're going to start by boiling some water. We're going to go ahead and put in some salt, and make sure you go ahead and throw that over your shoulder for some good luck. Next, you're going to take 2 pounds of ground beef, and we're going to put this in a skillet on medium to high heat, and we're going to brown this up nice and well. Now while that ground beef is cooking, we're going to go ahead and put in half a pack of jumbo shells into that boiling water. We're going to let these shells cook for about 8 minutes. That's usually about the time that gets them good and al dente, and then we will strain them. Once those shells are strained, you're going to rinse them off in cool water, and this is going to stop the heating process. Alright, now that our ground beef is all done, we're going to take a can of Rao's homemade tomato basil spaghetti sauce. Of course, you can use whichever spaghetti sauce that you prefer, but this happens to be my favorite. We're going to mix this into our ground beef, and then we're going to take 1 package of cream cheese that has been softened. I like to leave mine out about an hour before, and then we're just going to kind of chop it up and put it in here, let it melt, and mix it together. This is going to make a wonderful, flavorful, creamy, cheesy pasta sauce that you're going to absolutely love. Since this is my first video over here on YouTube, I wanted to go ahead and introduce myself a little bit. My name is Erin Jessica Osborne, and I am a stay-at-home mom, also a part-time substitute at my kids' elementary school, and I'm also a micro-influencer on TikTok, where I make these same recipes over there, where I make blue-collar, simple recipes for moms and just anyone who's looking for affordable recipes for their families. So this sauce right here is actually from my simple spaghetti that I make. And so I'm actually just making this sauce and I'm turning it into stuffed shells. Hence the name Simple Spaghetti Stuffed Shells. So if you're not already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to have plenty more of simple and affordable meals for you coming later on in this channel. And then also make sure you go and follow me on TikTok to stay up to date to see all of the yummy and simple affordable meals that I'll be posting for y'all. Once your cream cheese is melted, we're going to take a casserole dish and we're going to take a little bit of this mixture and we're going to lightly line the bottom of your casserole dish. Now, if you notice, I have tons of Christmas decorations all throughout my house, and it is in the middle of November, and I'm wondering, whenever you guys decorate your house for Christmas, let me know in the comments and introduce yourself. I would love to get to know you and where you're from and who you are, and so that we can create an awesome community here and we can get to know one another. At this point, once you finish lining the bottom of your pan, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Once you have your casserole dish nicely lined with your pasta sauce, we're going to take your cooled off pasta shells and we're going to stuff them with your pasta sauce. I used about 2 tablespoons, which is, usually about 2 spoonfuls. And then once you have them stuffed, you're just going to lay them in rows in your casserole dish. Mine kind of turned out to where I had 4 in a row. If you're liking this recipe so far and you're thinking that it's going to be easy for you to do, go ahead and give me a thumbs up below so I know that you like this recipe and I can do more like this soon. All right, now we have all of our shells in the bottom of our casserole dish. Now we're just going to take a little bit of our mozzarella and we're going to lightly line this on top of our shells. You can put a lot if you want to, but we are going to be adding some more, so I like to just generously add some on top. Then we're going to take the rest of our pasta sauce and we're going to pour this on top. You can spread it around, make sure that it's nice and even so that it gets in all the nooks and crannies so you're getting a good spoonful in every single bite. And then whip out that mozzarella cheese again and we're going to spread it back on top and add as much as you would like. The more cheese, the better. How quick and easy was that? We are already done. Now we're just going to put this in our oven that is preheated already to 350 degrees, and we're going to let this cook for 30 minutes. Now everything is already cooked. This is just going to melt all of that wonderful mozzarella cheese. If you enjoyed this recipe and this video today, make sure you go ahead and click the bell notification so that you can get notified whenever I release a new video every Thursday. Make sure that you go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys again next Thursday. Bye!